We go live with ALBA-TCP, where is being held in Caracas a meeting of the ministers and high authorities of the scientific and technological area of the organization. Let's listen. So we have to create with our own capacities technological sovereignty that allows to improve our lives, starting from technology, and protect our peoples from technologies. I want to give the word, of course, that is the one that is going to lead the meeting, our Minister of Science and Technology, our sister Gabriela. Thank you very much.
Buenos días. You're welcome a la Casa
Good morning.
de Bolívar.
Welcome to Bolívar's
Reciban,
home.
hermanas ministras, ministros, directores, rectora, autoridades, hermanas y hermanos
All
de
guests
América
and
Latina y
brothers
Caribe
from
de
here,
nuestra
from Latin
alianza
America and the Caribbean,
bolivariana.
be
Un
welcome.
afectuoso saludo en nombre del presidente Nicolás Maduro. Hablar de la ciencia
President
es
Nicolás
hablar
Maduro
de un
sends
territorio en
greetings to all
disputa
of you,
en
and to
este
speak of
tiempo.
science is to
Es hablar
talk about a field that
del
is in dispute in
desafío
this time. It's a
de la
challenge
cuarta y la quinta revolución
of
del
the fourth
conocimiento,
and fifth
en donde
revolution
se
of
compaginan
knowledge,
los hegemones tecnológicos,
where technological
el
hegemons
capital,
and
las
capital
estrategias de dominación
and domination
y, entre
strategies
comillas, la globalización.
and globalization
Nuestros
comes
pueblos,
together.
nuestras
Our peoples, our
comunidades,
communities,
nuestras mujeres,
our
nuestros
women
niños
and children
merecen una ciencia
deserve
oportuna y con propósito. Una
a good
investigación
science with a
científica
purpose,
territorializada
a
y
scientific
pensada desde nuestros
investigation
territorios,
thought from our
que
own
por supuesto
territories,
responda a las
and of
necesidades
course that
de futuro
answers to
de
the needs
nuestras
of the
comunidades,
future of our
pero
communities,
además, la
but also
oportunidad de
the
integrarse
opportunity
a
to
procesos productivos
integrate
eficientes que
to
permitan el
productive
desarrollo de
production
habilidades y
process
destrezas
that allow for the
duras desde el
development
punto de vista
of
de las
abilities
tecnologías y blandas para el ejercicio ético y
which
moral,
are hard
que
from the
garanticen
point of
el
view of
hombre y la
technologies,
mujer del
from the
futuro
ethical
para
point of
América
view,
Latina y el
to
Caribe.
guarantee the men
Es un desafío
and
para la
women
ciencia
for
latinoamericana y
the
caribeña
Latin
y
American and
particularmente
Caribbean.
para la del ALBA, pensarse
And
en
of
la
course, it's
creación
very
de un centro de
important for the
investigación
ALBA-TCP
y
to
desarrollo en
think
materia
about
de
the
IA.
creation of an
En países
institution for the
estamos
development of
sancionados,
artificial,
en donde sabemos que el 98%
artificial
de las
intelligence.
herramientas tecnológicas de
It's
IA
especially
están
difficult
bloqueadas
for
para nuestras
countries
repúblicas.
that are blocked
Crear
because
las
these
capacidades
technologies
hoy
are blocked for our
es
republics.
una construcción
So to
de
create
futuro.
the
Es
capacities
estimular en
today
nuestras
is a
niñas,
construction
niños,
for the future,
jóvenes y profesionales
is to focus
las
on young
bondades,
men
el
and women,
conocimiento, la
kindness
inventiva
and
y la
knowledge
creatividad
and creativity
para sortear y atender los problemas
to
que
go
definen hoy las realidades
go over the
de nuestros
challenges
pueblos.
and to
El
attend to
presidente
the
Nicolás
problems
Maduro
that
en
our
diciembre
peoples face.
presentaba en la cumbre de
The
altas
President
autoridades
Nicolás Maduro
la propuesta
presented
de
in a
creación
summit
de un centro
the
de
proposal to
investigación y
create
desarrollo
a
en
center
IA
for the
que hoy está en
investigation and
construcción en
development
Venezuela como
of
parte
artificial
del
intelligence,
Sistema
which is
Nacional de
today
Ciencia y
in
Tecnología
development,
y
in
que el objetivo es
construction in
compartirla
Venezuela
con
as
los
a part
miembros del ALBA para la movilidad
for the
científica
construction
y científica
and
en
the
todas las
integration of the
edades,
peoples of
empezamos
ALBA
en la juventud temprana,
for the modality of
para
all
la
ages, from the
formación de
early
nuestros
ages,
profesionales
for the
en
training
ingeniería, en IA,
of our professionals
en
in
ciencia de
engineering,
los datos,
in
en
science of
ciberseguridad,
data and cybersecurity,
en automatización y robótica,
in automation and
que nos
robotics,
permita potenciar
that
las
allow us to
capacidades de la
promote the
juventud
capacities
que
of young
disfruta de la
generations
era digital.
that are the ones that have
Son
to
niños
live this
nativos
digital
digitales.
era. They are the
Deben
natives
trascender
of the
en
digital
el
era,
dominio de estas
and they
capacidades
must be
extremas.
trained
La
in
creación de
these
este centro
capacities, in
cuenta
these
con unidades de
abilities,
investigación y desarrollo
and the
que
proposal to
tienen que
create
generar las plataformas
the
tecnológicas que
development
permitan la potenciación
and
de
has to
nuestras
have the
actividades
platform for the
productivas,
production
la
of
potenciación
our
de la educación
productive
en
activities,
elementos digitales,
and in
la
terms of digital
potenciación del sistema de
platforms
salud de nuestros
and
pueblos,
the
para
health of our
optimizar los
people,
estudios
to
epidemiológicos,
optimize the studies
los
of
tratamientos y los
epidemics and
diagnósticos,
treatments
sabiendo
of
hoy que todo
diagnosis,
esto pasa por
knowing
herramientas que
today that
digitalizan
all these
imágenes
go
y que
through tools
optimizan
that
todo
digitalize
lo que tiene que ver
images
con los diagnósticos.
and
Hoy sabemos que las
automate
herramientas de IA
all everything that
pueden
has to do with
diagnosticar en un
diagnostics.
98% la incidencia
For
de
example,
infartos.
artificial intelligence can
Esto sería una
diagnose
herramienta fabulosa para nuestros
98%
pueblos,
of
reconociendo que la
heart
mayor
attacks.
causa de muerte en nuestros países
And this is
está
very
relacionada
important
con los accidentes
because
cerebrovasculares, los
the
infartos
main
y la
cause of death in
tensión.
our countries has to do with blood pressure
La
and
oportunidad que tenemos
heart
de
attacks.
sumar las
So
capacidades
the
de
opportunity
nuestros
that we
pueblos, la
have to
creación de un centro
increase
que pueda
the ability of
trabajar
our
en red
peoples in
con
the
las instancias de
creation
ciencia
of a
y
center that
tecnología,
can
de
work
educación,
together
de
in a
producción y
network
industria
for the
de
production in
nuestras
the
naciones,
industry of
es,
our
por
nations
supuesto,
is of
generar
course
esa
to
complementariedad
create that
necesaria que
complementarity
permita la
that is
formación de
needed
los talentos,
to promote the
desarrollar
training
herramientas
of the
tecnológicas
talents
y
and develop
plataformas
the
que
tools
tributen
that
en nuestros lenguajes y en
come
nuestra
to our
cultura,
own
la
languages
generación de bienestar
and culture for the well-being, but also to think of a structure of a fourth level where we can train postgraduate trainings for specialized professionals depending on the strategies that has to do with quantum computing. This is going to be the year of quantum computing, and in the next decades is going to be a conflict between artificial intelligence and quantum computing to provide support for the great mining of data that is being generated. And that's going to require energy, and it's going to require energy, talent, intelligence, but above all, the will of our people to build an ethical exercise of a science that contributes to life and to the development of progress that our alliance deserves. And in particular, I put the example of what Venezuela has been doing at the order of President Nicolás Maduro. We have a program of initiation of science in early ages that has over 300,000 children at the national level. 53% of these populations are women, are girls, between 12 and 18 years of age. These children are receiving a special training in physics, robotics, mathematics, electronics, programming, and astronomy to stimulate talent, to stimulate the imagination and creativity, to build an intelligence, an appropriate intelligence with a sense of belonging and identity. This scientific seed, called like this by President Nicolás Maduro, now has a higher instance, which is the University of Sciences, created by President Nicolás Maduro on December 12th last year, with 13 new majors for Venezuela, which I'm going to mention: robotics engineering, data science engineering, cybersecurity engineering, AI engineering, molecular engineering, bioinformatics. These majors that I'm telling you use as an anchor for the development of communications and telecommunications, computing. Today we know that 128,000 species are sequenced and are developed today by algorithms of the artificial intelligence that allow us to predict diseases, proteins, and molecules of future treatment. That tool of AI today belongs to corporations and is not available for the people of our region. So these measures that we are beginning in Venezuela, incorporating ALBA Youth, can be the opportunity for us to develop our own solutions in terms of sovereignty, in terms of independence, that contribute to the development, economic development of the region, and prosperity and health of the people, that contributes to the diversification of our industries. And in this exercise, President Nicolás Maduro has also added nationality sciences and biotechnologies, physics, mathematics, IT, and of course, is all anchored in the Venezuelan Institute of the greatest prestige for the investigation, scientific investigation, which are today with the fourth country in Latin America with surveillance for COVID, Oropouche, and Fluevienza, bird flu, which we're doing in the genetic study of this virus and through its computer science, using biologic material. That togetherness of these measures is going to be the base of the development of the new world, of the new times. And the digital transformation has to be an opportunity for ALBA, for the growth, collective growth, to create new capacities in our region, to guarantee that our youth remains in our territory, and of course design the new cities, go over the challenges of climate change. Today the forecast of the weather is also done through algorithms. Weather forecast, the ability of water, is all studied through satellites that use information algorithms. And as our people can contribute from all these sectors, from the learning, from the study, to promote our capacities, we are going to guarantee the future, the well-being that the region deserves. The proposal of President Nicolás Maduro for ALBA is a proposal for constructing our future. It's a proposal that every president member of the alliance has accepted. With what will? With the will that our young men and women scientists are trained, that they don't have to travel to the old world, to the universities of the old world, to other education models, hegemonic and dominating, but to have our own spaces to train these capacities with our culture, with our dialogue. In this exercise, it's also important the President also offers scholarships for the University of Sciences, the establishment of the creation of their scientists for the creation of this artificial intelligence center, and the opportunity to incorporate the students of fourth level to professional levels that you already have at your disposal in your country for more than 25 post-grade studies that I will announce in a moment. We have a post-grade study that is linked to in microbiology, biotechnology, ecology and climate change, immunology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, anthropology, medical physics, in nanotechnology, oceanology, and in regenerative medicines, using mother cells. Venezuela has 5 new protocols of therapy using mother cells, chemical process, and also studies in biochemistry, in telecommunications and informatics science, PhD studies in archaeology, in chemistry, and biodiversity. This offer of postgraduate studies that we are proposing also by President Nicolás Maduro only needs the name of students that will come from our peoples to take up residence in the Institute for Scientific Studies to start receiving these lessons as soon as possible. In the case of the pre-grade students, as of May this year, they will be available. So as of May 10th, we will be seeing each other in the Science University. We are just waiting for the data of the students. And in regards to the inauguration and functioning of the Artificial Intelligence Center, we have shared a structure in this moment of investigation, and where we hope that the investigation and development of autonomous platforms created by us has to be part of the need, of the main need that they have to focus the objective of this center of investigation. Platforms that has to do with teachings to promote the education of our peoples. Platforms of AI that are useful for public health. AI platforms that are useful for commerce and tax and tourism. Platforms that are useful for the development of engineering and calculus, for urban development, for the new projects of architectural projects that we have, also understanding the challenge of climate change. So in this platform of development of AI, Venezuela counts with over 300 professionals available to accompany all these projects that presidents of ALBA decide together with their ministers and authorities for the investigation agendas and development and the application that this center has to create, located in the Miranda state and at the disposal of all the community of ALBA. Welcome again to the home of Bolívar and also, of course, to the Bolivarian Revolution.
De la vicepresidenta sectorial para Ciencia, Tecnología, Ecosocialismo y Salud, Gabriela Jiménez, quien daba un reporte detallado.
We're listening live this information coming from the Casa Amarilla here in Caracas, where the Vice President of Science of Venezuela was informing about the report and how the construction of this AI investigation center is being developed, and made a call for all member regions to have people coming, students coming to learn about everything that is going to happen in these projects that are going to move forward the prosperity of the region in the development of different sectors. Let's go back live to the signal to what is happening in this ALBA meeting. Let's go.